Sean and Rob here in Elkhart at Valhalla Foam. And Sean, what are we doing here today?
Well, we are honoring a special request here, who's actually my neighbor.
Yeah.
And a supplier to the RV industry for foam at Valhalla Foam. And she asked to see if we could bring our travel trailer over for our employees to take a look at where their products go, because a lot of times they don't get to see where the final product ends up.
That's right. At this particular plant, they are making foam for inside of the RV furniture. At other plants, they also make marine furniture foam. So we are going to give them a chance to see exactly what Sean said. Where's their foam going? What does it feel like when it's actually inside the product?
Right.
And then get a better sense of, individuals are buying these RVs. They're going to be using their products all the time, even though they don't always get to see what the finished product is. So we're here, we're going to talk to some team members and let them take a look at this east to west RV unit that we have here at Valhalla Foam in Elkhart.
Yeah.
And what's it like touring the RV today, working with the products and the people that you work with?
It's good to see how the finished product is. It motivates us to do the better job on every single piece that we glue every single day. And they were like, oh yes, they're so excited that, a lot of people buy your stuff.
Zach, what do you do here at Valhalla Foam?
I'm the engineering supervisor here at Valhalla Foam. I'm in charge of getting product ready for our production to produce.
So what is it like to be able to see the finished product, or having some of your team members see the finished product?
I think it means a lot to us. It's kind of important for us to see the final product and what we're doing here. I think it gives us a better understanding of what we're producing.
Taylor, what do you do here at Valhalla Foam?
I'm an engineer.
And what are you engineering?
The foam that goes in your unit.
All right, the RV foam, right? Well, what's that like, trying to get the idea and the motivation to someone who doesn't always know why they might be having to do something?
So we kind of start that with training. We've, we really instill good quality here at Valhalla. We really try to push out the best product for the end user that we possibly can, and that's a pretty good drive for us.
What's the best part about being here at Valhalla Foam?
Just the experience overall. I enjoy what I do.
All right, very cool. Well, thank you so much for being here and letting some of the team members see this.
Of course.
All right, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, welcome everybody, and thanks for taking a little bit of a look at that. That was fun earlier this week. Sean, who you have seen here on Lippert Live before, Sean and I got a chance to go take that east to west unit to Valhalla Foam, an RV foam supplier here in northern Indiana. It was super cool to talk with some of the team members. We only showed a little bit of all the conversations that were going on throughout the hour or two that we spent at Valhalla Foam this week. Welcome everybody. If you are watching on Facebook, LinkedIn, Lippert Scouts, the community, let us know in the comments where you are watching from, and make sure you are subscribing to the channel and liking the video. And if you don't like the video, let us know why in the comments, because we are not opposed to feedback of all kinds. In fact, we'll talk a little bit about our Lippert Scouts community in a little bit, where it is all about getting feedback on your RV experiences, your marine experiences, your outdoor life experiences. We need to know to make sure we are doing the best that we can, whether it is a customer service component, whether it is a product component, whether it is a service component, whatever the case may be, let us know. We got a few members in the chat right now on the Lippert Communities app. Lippert Communities app you can download for free in your iOS App Store or the Google Play Store. Free community of RVers and marine enthusiasts who are providing feedback on their regular outdoor life and their product usage, and also answering survey questions and polls. Every once in a while, we'll do some product trials as well, so make sure you're getting in there. We got Jim in there. Dawn and Danette, good to see you. Jim and Joe, and we got some folks watching on Facebook as well. We're also on YouTube. I know we've gotten some comments on the YouTube channel right now as well. So you can make sure that you are joining the conversation every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern as we go through some of the different things that are within the Lippert sphere, and getting your feedback on all things your Lippert products and your RV life as well. We had a event last week that Lippert took part in. Lippert Service took part in this event. We were selling a few accessories. We were also hosting a seminar as well. You can see some of the photos there from us at the Grand Design Michigan Rally. If you joined us last week on Lippert Live, you were live with us at the Grand Design Michigan Regional Rally. Really cool photos, really cool opportunity to see some of our scouts. I know we saw Karen and Bruce and Randy, you know, some regular Lippert Scouts community members who were there in Michigan and Coldwater, Michigan for that rally. If you are coming up to an upcoming rally yourself, if you are going to an RV specific event, make sure you're getting us in the comments, letting us know where you are headed and what motivates you to go to some of these RV events. Is it the service that you get there? Is it the chance to look at some of the new RV products? Is it a chance to meet some of the folks that you've talked to on online forums possibly? Whatever the case may be, let us know why you are headed to an RV event near you. If you're not headed to an RV specific event, maybe you are going to the Indianapolis 500 this weekend. Maybe you are going to a music festival or somewhere where you camp out that isn't a traditional campground. We love seeing those experiences at the non-traditional campgrounds as well. So make sure you're getting inside the Lippert Scouts community and interacting with us on social media, letting us know where you're coming from. Upcoming events we are going to be at. Alliance RV owners are going to be coming into the Elkhart area, the Goshen, Elkhart County Fairgrounds in Goshen. Next week, the Alliance Ally Rally is happening. Lippert service and support will be there as well. And then in a couple of weeks, we have the Dutchman Rally coming to Elkhart County Fairgrounds. So if you are in the northern Indiana area, or maybe you're coming in for any of these events, be sure to let us know and stop by our booth. Lippert will have a booth available at both of those events. So let us know where you saw us and come by and get your questions answered. You know, a lot of these events, Lippert is there to support folks who have questions about their Lippert products, or maybe something that's happened in between their travels that they need a little bit of help and support at. We are going to be there. Some of our Lippert Scouts community events that are coming up. We got some great scouts who are putting on camping events. They're basically camping. They're going camping and they want to see as many friends as possible to be able to talk about shared experiences with RV. What's the hot topic in RV right now? So right now you can head to some of these events. Be sure to get into Lippert Scouts for more information on some of the meetups that are happening. These are happening all over Michigan, Indiana, Missouri, sometimes Oklahoma, sometimes all over the place. So let us know where you are going to be at, and you can camp with some of our community members. Of course, Lippert Scouts is free to join on Facebook. A lot of our folks are watching right now in Lippert Scouts. Morgan just joined. Brian and Lorraine. Brian and Lorraine are telling us in Lippert Scouts that they are going to be at the Alliance Rally next week. So you might see some fellow Lippert community members, some fellow RVers that you've maybe met in previous travels. You can usually see them back at those RV events. So super cool that we're going to see some of the folks that are in our chat right now coming up in upcoming events. All righty, and welcome everybody. We got some folks still trickling in on the live stream. Let us know in the comments, what do you like about these live streams? What would you like to see more of? Currently for our Lippert Scouts, we are in the process of putting together some really cool informational chats and discussions coming up that you will see throughout the summer here. Not just at some of the RV events and rallies that we go to, but folks outside of the Lippert sphere. We're going to bring in and talk about some of the hot topics in RVing. So we got to know, what are the hot topics in RVing right now? What is your camping priority? Make sure you're getting that in the comments and let us know in Lippert Scouts. You can be as brutally honest as you want to be. Let us know the good. Let us know the bad. Let us know what your big priorities are. Join Lippert Scouts today. There's no obligation to post. There's no obligation to provide knowledge. Really, it is a feedback forum, a suggestion box, if you will. What can we do? Whether it's a product, service, whether it's something to improve within, we want to know about it. Let us know your camping priorities right now in Lippert Scouts. RV Owner School, the first official RV Owner School in Indiana, is coming up here in just a couple of weeks. I say official because we did have an exclusive RV Owner School that we're going to show here in just a moment for some of the folks that are coming up for that the RV Rally and the Alliance RV Rally, that is. But June 11th through the 13th, if you are unfamiliar with RV Owner School, another reason to get inside Lippert Scouts. Folks have been going to RV Owner School. This is dealer tech type training for RV owners that you can get all your questions answered on Lippert parts, get a little bit of hands-on basically playtime with some of the parts that maybe if you're afraid to work on it yourself on your own unit, come here, trial and error, try working on it. with the hands-on mock-ups that are at our Lippert Technical Institute. So a really cool service that's put on by our Lippert Technical Institute. Those are going on here shortly. The first unofficial, if you will, RV Owner School happened just this week. Look at that great group of people right there. RV Owner School kicked off with a Alliance RV Owner edition of RV Owner School. Got some hands-on knowledge, got some dealer tech training and training from our technical experts. So a good crowd popping up. You can get more information on RV Owner School at the link that you see on your screen, lci.ink/RVOS 2024, or you can head to lippert.com, the all-new lippert.com. Make sure you're giving us feedback on what you're seeing on that website. We got a ton of cool new features when you go to some of the product and service pages now, especially finding some of your local dealers. Maybe there's a local facility nearby. Maybe there's a local dealer nearby that you didn't even know sold RV parts and components. We list some of those dealers on our website right now to get you more served, but you can find all the information on RV Owner School by going to lippert.com and clicking on support. And there's RV support, there's RV owner support, there's dealer support, there's technical training. You can also find webinars and basically learn as you go on your own speed. So super cool. Of course, another stop on the Flipping Nomad Tour in partnership with Harvest Host, Girl Camper, and Progressive Insurance. The next stop on that tour is going to be in Eugene, Oregon on June 18th. That is Eugene, Oregon, June 18th. That is a one-day RV Owner School. So get your questions answered by our traveling technical trainers and get everything that you see on your screen. And of course, the certificate that you completed an RV Owner School class. Again, lci.ink/RVOS 2024 gets you all the information, dates, and locations where you can find RV Owner School. I know we got Jim in the chat says, what a great time at RV Owner School. It was super cool having some of our Lippert Scouts community members be able to see RV Owner School up close and go through it here over the course of the last 3 years that we've been doing this. This is the third year for RV Owner School. Growing all the time. You get to have all your questions answered because there's Q&A time, plus you get that hands-on experience. So super cool. We have Dawn and Danette in the chat heading up to Michigan to camp with the Cooks. Steve Cook, some of our fellow scouts there, putting on a camping event. Had a really good turnout last year. Heard there was really good popcorn and treats of all different types. But a lot of it is the discussion of what's going on in your RV life. Let's have a campfire chat. So super cool to have those events going on. And I'm glad to see that some of you are able to go up to those events right there. Speaking of the Lippert Technical Institute, right now you can go on YouTube. You can find the Lippert Technical Institute has started a channel specifically about your projects, especially about the things that the Technical Institute trainers can help you with. You will find a regular occurrence show that goes over some of the common questions, but you will also find some videos uploaded periodically on just some of those quick DIY fixes or informational type videos that you may need. We're going to go ahead and I wanted to show a little bit of a preview of what you can find currently on the Lippert Technical Institute channel right now. So check this out.
Welcome to the Lippert Technical Institute, your go-to source for top-tier RV education. We're constantly rolling out fresh content and updating our existing resources to make sure you're always caught up with the latest in RV knowledge. Our aim is to help you broaden and deepen your understanding of all the things RV. Ready to see what's new? Let's check out the video highlights from this past month. Check out our video, How to Inspect Tire Wear, on the Lippert channel, where I guide you through examining your RV tires. You'll learn what different types of wear can indicate about the condition of your axles. That's just one part of our series dedicated to axles and suspension. In another helpful video, How to Grease a Spindle Through a Grease Zerk, we dive into a way to lubricate your spindle. You'll discover how to add just the right amount of grease using this method to ensure everything runs smoothly.
Take a moment to check out the Guardian Handrail OEM Installation Manual. This guide provides clear step-by-step instructions on how to install one of Lippert's latest safety features for navigating RV steps more securely. Don't miss our next document either, a true crowd pleaser, the CURT Independent Suspension. This manual is an essential resource for understanding your suspension system and includes some fantastic tips for maintenance and care. These are just a few highlights from our broad range of content and resources available not only on our YouTube channels, but also through the Technical Institute's online learning platform and our support site. Each resource is crafted to inspire, educate, and empower, providing valuable insights for everyone from novice RV owners to seasoned technicians. Be sure to tune in next time as we dive into our latest releases.
So you can see some of the work that our Lippert Technical Institute is providing to bring more information to you, to the RVers out there. So be sure to subscribe to the Lippert Technical Institute channel. Find us on YouTube. A lot of content going up there in the coming weeks and already throughout the last several weeks on there. So let us know in the comments what you found helpful on Lippert YouTube. Maybe you've searched for a video or a how-to on something and you've needed some info and you found it on our YouTube channel. Let us know what you're seeing out there. Of course, I mentioned we are going to be present with service and support as well as RV products and accessories at the Alliance RV Rally. We're going to bring you some of our visit to the Alliance Rally next week on Lippert Live. That is happening Wednesday through Friday at the Elkhart County Fairgrounds in northern Indiana. So we look forward to seeing you. Of course, if you are a Lippert Scout community member and going, we have a post up right now in Lippert Scouts asking if you are going. Give us a little bit RSVP so we know where to find you, and make sure you stop by the booth. And if you are going to rally and not yet a Lippert Scout, let us know if we can give you more information on what a Lippert Scout program is and what it can be for you. Stop by our booth at the rally. This week in Lippert Scouts, Ryan posted this in Lippert Communities. When trying to extend the slide, it just makes a clicking noise. I went under the slide and found the stop can stuck in the frame, so I am sure that is my issue. Any advice? Not only did Lippert Scouts jump in with some of the advice, or maybe that they've seen the same type of problem. I know we had a commenter in there talk about a specific kind of DIY fix that he made. Really curious about those when you, if you need to ever do something on your own to kind of make something better, to make something work, maybe not necessarily better, but how you want it to sometimes in certain cases. What are those motivating factors and what do you use? How do you get that knowledge to go and do it? Grace in the chat says, a lot of the Alliance allies are out there helping at a serve event right now. So a lot of folks have gotten into Elkhart and camping. Brian and Lorraine say, we are going to be harvest hosting at the RV and Manufactured Housing Hall of Fame in Elkhart. If you did not know, if you ever come by this area, that is absolutely true. Where the RV Hall of Fame in Elkhart is a harvest host. So you can camp out around the RV Hall of Fame, whether it's around an event or maybe that's just the spot right off the toll road there that you need to get in and it's easy access for you. Check out Harvest Host for all different types of locations. I know there have been a lot of wineries in the area that are Harvest Host locations, a lot of cool venues, a lot of farmland here that are also Harvest Hosts. But Ryan, I want to thank you for your question in there. Not only were Scouts able to jump in, but we did get some Lippert Customer Care Center experts to provide some feedback in there as well. So if you want to see what the solutions were to a question like this, make sure you are getting into Lippert Scouts. You can join us for free on Facebook and join the nearly 20,000 members of the RV and Marine community who are sharing their experiences and see what you can get. Of course, you can always contact the Lippert Customer Care Center at 432-LIPPERT if you're here in the United States. Email us customerservice@lci1.com. And we also have an emergency number in there as well if you need support after hours or on the weekend. So check out the Lippert Customer Care Center for help with your RV and marine needs, especially if you are a user of Furrion products, Lippert products, Ranch Hand, all different brands that fall under the Lippert umbrella. You can check us out at our Customer Care Center with the information provided right there. We also have Serve. So you saw in the, if you're in the chat right now on Lippert Communities, Grace mentioned that the Alliance Rally goers are out at a Serve event. What is Serve? You can head to Serve with Purpose. That is SERV, servewithpurpose.com for more information on what Serve is. Right now, there is a monthly challenge to pack food at your local food bank, getting people ready for the summer. Easy challenges that can be done in just an hour or two. If you're looking to volunteer, if you're looking to travel and volunteer in those communities that you're traveling to, Serve allows you to find opportunities nearby that might be of interest to you. Basically, Serve is doing all the legwork, and you can join in with a community of folks that are traveling all throughout the country and providing help in those areas once they're traveling there. We've done the legwork for you. Head to servewithpurpose.com or check out Serve on Facebook as well and get more information. It's a good weekend to serve. Of course, Monday is Memorial Day observed. We are observing Memorial Day. If you notice, I am wearing red right now. Some of the things that you'll see at these RV events and these RV rallies is Red Friday. Remember everyone deployed. We are not only remembering everyone deployed, but remembering all those who have fallen in service of this country. So if you have any good Memorial Day messages for the fellow veterans that are in your scout community or in your RV community, make sure you're getting those out and remember those that have fallen for the community. On that theme, today I wanted to make sure that we got this conversation out. A couple of weeks ago, Edgar Cabello of our Leadership Development Program sat in with Nick Bugajski, who is a leader within our military engagement program here at Lippert. Over the last year, growing that, I wanted to share a conversation that Edgar had with Nick Bugajski and talk a little bit more about military engagement as we honor those this Memorial Day weekend.
So I am with my friend and colleague Nick Bugajski. Hey Nick, thanks for taking some time, man.
Thanks a lot for
really
having
appreciate
me.
it. Here, your first pack out event?
Yeah, this is the first time I've done pack out.
Yeah.
I'm actually hitting 1 year on the 1st of May.
No
with
kidding.
Lippert. Yep.
I was just gonna go there with you, right? So 1 year since you started. Hard to believe, man. We're getting there real fast.
That's right. It went very fast.
What's it been like for you so far?
It's been the best decision I made after I retired from the military.
Okay.
As I reflect upon my journey after retirement, I really struggled to find a place that matched my value system. And quite honestly, Lippert is a place that is very emblematic of my time in the military.
It seems like you're getting traction pretty quickly around here, man. Nick's a colleague of mine, so we both serve on the leadership development staff. And so what's that? Tell us a little bit about like how that's been in your division, the building products division. What's that been like for you so far?
I mean, it's been great. It's good to interact with our leaders and our teammates and share my experience as a former Army officer, former leader in the military. And quite honestly, it's easy in many regards because of what I just mentioned.
Yeah.
A lot of what Lippert stands for is the same that our military stands for. We have a core set of values, core set of leader qualities that's very similar to the military, and that gives you a place of home, right?
Yeah, right.
It gives you meaning, it gives you purpose every day.
Yeah, fantastic, man. And that kind of leads us then to the whole military engagement team, right? And
Sure.
And so tell us a little bit about MET, and that's formed here recently, but has come together very quickly.
Yeah, so we kicked off on the 1st of January, and Lippert's an amazing place in that we've got 4% of our teammates are either current or former military.
Okay.
And that's really large for an organization our size, right? And it was great that Jason and the rest of the leaders decided to say, hey, let's honor their service. Let's give voice to these men and women and their families and their supporters that love our military community. And that's exactly what we did, right?
Right on.
So at the end of the day, we're striving for a few things, right? One is to build community amongst our veterans, let them know that they have a safe space to talk about their military experience, and also get educated on a lot of the benefits that they don't know about that they've earned through their service.
Okay.
So that's one piece of it. Another piece of it is to be a force for good.
Right on.
Right. So we're inspiring our veterans to get out there in their communities, and whether it is for a veteran-focused initiative or not, the whole purpose is to bring our veterans together to be a force for good.
Yeah, man.
And then the third piece of it is attracting more veterans to Lippert. One of the ways we've done that is we've partnered with a group called InVets that is a nonprofit in the state of Indiana that's working to bring more veterans to the state of Indiana. There's about 1,200 veterans in the state of Indiana that are not employed, and one of the biggest industries they're looking at getting into is manufacturing.
Of course.
So it makes a lot of sense for them to come to a good place like Lippert.
That's right, man. So, I mean, I don't want to assume that I know why you're so passionate about this, obviously being retired military and so on and so forth, but why else? Like, what is it that drives your passion towards it? Well, you just told us a little bit, but like, just maybe more personal insight, if you don't mind.
I think a piece of it has to do with my own journey.
Yeah.
Right. So I retired after 20 years of service, and I had a really difficult time finding either a company, a person, or an organization that existed to help me transition properly to the civilian world. And I kind of said, hey, what do you want to do? Well, I don't know. I don't want to be a program manager. I don't want to be the assistant vice president for potato chip sales.
Okay.
I'm a leader. I want to be in a place where I
Yeah.
could lead.
Right.
Lippert, it made sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
On a whole lot of other levels. When I retired, I was with another company, and a lot of what they stood for was, quite honestly, a paper tiger. They didn't understand who I was. They didn't understand what I could bring to the table for the organization, but Lippert automatically did once I met the leaders here and at Building Products and Transportation.
Dude.
So it's really my charter to bring more people in and say, hey, you've got a guy here who understands the struggle of transition to bring you now into a good organization that truly cares about you and is also very similar to what you just experienced through military service.
I think I can safely speak for a lot of people around here that are becoming your friends, and I feel, very honored, man, that we become friends being on the same team. We're so glad you're here. So appreciate what you're bringing to this company and what you're introducing us to. And in the spirit of service, man, it only is fitting that we're having this conversation here at our Pack Out night.
That's right.
So thanks again, my friend, and keep doing your great work.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate
All right,
it, Edgar.
You got it,
Thanks,
man. You bet.
Glad to bring some of that conversation with Nick Bugajski, talking about the military engagement initiatives within Lippert. I want to thank everyone for joining us in the live chat right now inside Lippert Communities or our Facebook group, Lippert Scouts. You can search for it. It is free to join. If you are watching on our LinkedIn, YouTube, or Lippert Facebook channels, make sure you're letting us know how you found us. And subscribe so you can check us out next week as we bring you a little bit of some of the upcoming rallies, some of the upcoming events that we are at, a little bit more from our Lippert service team as well, who will be present at that Alliance rally. So a lot going on here. We look forward to seeing what you have to say feedback-wise in Lippert Scouts right now. In fact, earlier this week, I posted a question about where you get your knowledge on RV tires and RV wheels. So where do you look for? What is your number one source for RV wheel and tire information? Is it the manufacturers themselves? Is it other online forums? Is it YouTube videos or creator videos? Let us know that feedback, really insightful. When you go into Lippert Scouts, let us know where you get all your wheel and tire information, not just on the RV, right? But also if you're carrying a boat, if you have a trailer carrying the boat, do you match up tires on that trailer? Are you looking for truck tires at the same place that you're getting information for your RV tires? We're just curious about where you're getting your information. Check that out right now in Scouts. We'll be back next week. I want to thank everyone for joining us in the chat, and we'll see you next week and always on Lippert online social media and lippert.com. Again, those webinars are available for you. If you have a question, webinars are available 24/7 at your speed at lippert.com. Go to support right now. We'll see you next week.